Hey guys, it's Robert from Redneck Brewing. Okay, I've started another hobby, but I think you're going to like it. It's kind of a common theme that I've been seeing amongst brew tubers. And Craig from CraigTube definitely got me started thinking about getting into this hobby too. Talking about collecting vinyl. Vinyl sounds so much better than anything out there. It's like the sound quality is like it's like the difference in between skim milk and whole milk. Skim milk is still milk, but it's got all the richness taken out of it. So to me, the sound quality is so much better. So over about the past 6 months, I've acquired a few vinyl records. I'm going to show you my record collection and show you my very cheap and inexpensive, but does work, hi-fi cobbled together system. Stick with me. Okay, so this is what I've been able to acquire over the past 6 months. Now, I do need to make a disclaimer. One of these is not mine. It is my wife's. It'll make sense when we get there. So anyway, got some AC/DC Back in Black. Got Best of the Doobies. Got another Doobie Brothers. Got a Bon Jovi Slippery When Wet. Got a Zeppelin 4. Have a Zeppelin Physical Graffiti. Have a Zeppelin 3. Have a Bob Seger. Have a Zappa Hot Rats. Have a Skinner Gold and Platinum. Great album. Have a Little Feat album. Have Aerosmith Rocks. Got a Nirvana Black Label. Have a Metallica Riding the Lightning. Have a Metallica Black Label. Have a Megadeth. Got a Floyd Wish You Were Here. This is original pressing. And what took me forever to get, I have it, yes, a Dark Side of the Moon. Got Jim Croce's Greatest Hits, which, by the way, this is like the 4th or 5th time I bought this particular album. First time actually on vinyl, though. I have a Hotel California. I've got a Eagles Greatest Hits 71 to 75. I've got a Eagles One of These Nights. And getting into some Bocephus, I got me Hank Jr.'s Greatest Hits. And arguably, Hank Jr.'s greatest album, at least in my opinion, because this is the very first one I ever owned, is Hank Jr. Rowdy. Got some CDB Simple Man. Have Charlie Daniels' Decade of Hits. Got Stephen Earle Copperhead Road. Got some Ray Charles Greatest Hits. That's a really good album. I enjoy it. This is my wife's album. My wife's album. Purple Rain. ZZ Top Eliminator. John Fogerty Center Field. This is just a mixed bag of different country hits here. This is an orchestra playing a couple of bluegrass songs that I really like Orange Blossom Special. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Jerry Reed. You got the Osmond Brothers, which is where we get Rocky Top from. You got a Jerry Lee Lewis. You got one of the greatest comedians ever, Jerry Clower. You got a Elton John's Greatest Hits, the very first Greatest Hits. And a Kenny Rogers Greatest Hits, which I bought that one at a thrift store for 99 cents to figure out how to do some restoration stuff on the vinyl. I've got a couple of 45s, not much to brag about. I do have 3 that I really do like. I have a Garth Brooks Ain't Going Down Till the Sun Comes Up out of a jukebox. I got Joan Jett, I Love Rock and Roll. And I've got Joan Jett, I Hate Myself for Loving You. Now let's take a look at my cobbled together hi-fi. So here's my cobbled together hi-fi system. My record player is a Sony PS300 USB. Works great. Bought it new at Best Buy. I'm very happy with it so far. Had it for about 6 months. This tape deck is a tape deck that I picked up at a thrift store. Got it for 15 bucks. I was happy that the belts were still intact and it looked good inside. Works great. Have no issue with it. Now I switch everything back here with the AV switch. I got room for one more device. I do also have a Bluetooth adapter to Bluetooth my phone. I've got all that running down here to an old RCA bookshelf radio. It's old, it's from the 90s, but it works and it sounds pretty good. So I'm happy with it. And anyway, I just wanted to share with you my new hobby.